El gato. How would you translate it to English? What about this one? El gato es muy pequeño. Can you translate that to English? Did you get those translations right? If you did, let me tell you something that you may not have noticed. And that is, you didn't use ChatGPT. You used your brain to translate those texts, an intelligence that is definitely not artificial, an intelligence designed and created by one of the most amazing engineers and designers of all time, God. If you want to find out why it's still worth it to learn a new language without artificial intelligence, watch till the end of this video. My name is Adriana and I'm a Spanish teacher here in the US, and I am speaking in my second language, English, which I had to learn back in my country of origin without artificial intelligence, and sometimes I couldn't even access to internet easily. We live in a world of ChatGPT, Gemini, and instant answers. We can easily generate vocabulary lists, exercises, phrases, texts, mini readings that are adapted to our needs, all in a matter of seconds. Now that you know all the capabilities of AI in 2025, what if I told you that learning languages without AI can actually make your learning deeper, more meaningful, and actually more long lasting? I could even dare to say that learning a new language or anything without AI could give actual superpowers to your brain, superpowers that you will need more than ever in this era of AI, where you need to know what to do with the information that you have access to. I think that the first superpower that I obtained by learning a new language without AI was human connections and understanding people a little bit more. When you talk to an AI machine, whether it is ChatGPT or Gemini, you're talking to a machine. You don't need to have any knowledge of culture. You don't need to know what their emotions are. You don't need to apply any judgment of a certain situation. If a person is sad, if a person is happy, if a person is thinking about something, if a person is not feeling good. Whereas when you're learning a new language, maybe in a classroom, or maybe you go to a language academy, or maybe you're learning that language in a group of people, you actually learn things like reading the room or assessing what the person is feeling by the look in their eyes or by their body language or anything like that. You also have to be very careful with the words you choose, with the phrases that you use, with the tone of your voice sometimes, because sometimes people can be a little bit sensitive. So these are the things that you learn when you don't learn with AI. And these are not just language skills, these are life skills that you will need for the rest of your life. I think that the second superpower that you develop while learning a new language without AI is your short-term memory. And sometimes we tend to like focus more on long-term memory because we can remember things within a month, within a year, and that's something that we feel it's useful. But short-term memory is actually very useful on a daily basis. And somehow AI is diminishing the power of our short-term memory because now we don't have to retain information most of the time. All we do is to chat on ChatGPT. If we have to translate something, we go to ChatGPT, and sometimes we don't even have to retain the information here. We are looking at the information that we want to translate and we start typing it on ChatGPT. So that is something that we are forgetting to do, to retain information in our brain for a short period of time. And the third superpower that you're developing by learning a new language without AI is discipline and focus. Learning without a phone or without a tablet and solely using a notebook and a pen actually kept you focused and in the moment. So if you're tired of jumping between apps, if you're tired of notifications disturbing your learning, if you're tired of just reading information and not retaining it, it's maybe a signal that you need to start learning without AI. To summarize this video, I would like to say that I'm not against the use of AI. I myself use it sometimes to learn languages. As you know, in this video, I have been explaining how to use Duolingo and ChatGPT together to learn French faster. You can go and watch it. What I wanted to communicate in this video is try to take ChatGPT not as the main actor of your learning, but only as a tool. You are the main actor. Your brain is the main actor of that story of learning that you're trying to finish. So if you're learning something new, like a new language or anything new that you're trying to learn, just try to remember that ChatGPT is there to assist you, not to create the learning that you would like to see in yourself. And Thank you so much for having watched till the end. And if you'd like to know more about my work as a Spanish teacher, subscribe and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.